Welcome back, everybody, to Altcoin Daily. My name is Aaron. Hit the like button, support the channel. Let's jump into this. A lot is happening in the world today. The Federal Reserve Chair, Jerome Powell, went on 60 Minutes just last night to assure the American people that they have flooded the system with money. Banks are safe, your money is safe, and the Fed can print as much money as they need to get us out of this. Watch this.
Simply flooded the system with money.
Yes, we did. That's another way to think about it. We did.
Where does it come from? Do you just print it?
We print it digitally. So we as a central bank, we have the ability to create money digitally, and we do that by buying treasury bills or bonds or other government guaranteed securities, and that actually increases the money supply. We also print actual currency, and we distribute that through the Federal Reserve banks.
Is it fair to say you simply flooded the system with money? Yes, we did. That's another way to think about it. We did. Where did it come from? Do you just print it? We print it digitally. Look, guys, it is a fact. In times like this, many people look to hard assets to store their wealth. For comparison, the financial crisis of 2008, Federal Reserve around this time printing tons of USD. And this caused a lot of people to move their money into hard assets like gold. You can see here, although gold dipped with everything else in 2008, it was one of the first to recover and went on almost a 3-year bull run. A lot of smart people recognize this. For instance, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki, you already know this guy came out either, it was this year or last year, he came out as a big Bitcoin bull. Well, after everything the Fed's been doing, he has reaffirmed his investment in hard assets like Bitcoin, gold, and silver. He tweeted this: "Economy dying, Fed incompetent, the next bailout, trillions in pensions, hope fading. Bought more gold, silver, and Bitcoin. Gold is at 1,700. I predicted to be at 3,000 in 1 year. Silver is at $17. I predicted to be at $40 in 5 years. Bitcoin is at 9,800. I predicted to be at 75,000 in 3 years. Pray for the best, prepare for the worst." Look, we have never seen so many notable people as we have in 2020, come out publicly in support of Bitcoin or investing in Bitcoin and referring to it, not just as some, what is Bitcoin, referring to it as a hedge, as a store of value, as digital gold, treating it like hard money. Robert Kiyosaki thinks a 75,000 Bitcoin in 3 years is reasonable. And the reason people, I think, are coming out more and more talking about Bitcoin, because a lot of people recognize that Bitcoin's bottom is in, Bitcoin is in a bull market once again, and if you do the math, it's very reasonable to think that Bitcoin will be at a 50 to 100,000 price point in the future. I like this clip. Researcher Tuur Demeester, 50 to 100,000 price target is not insane given how crazy the money printing is. Question is, what will the dollar be worth?
But in terms of where that could bring us for the price, I wouldn't be surprised if this bull market, which now we're back in a bull market. I think, for sure, $3,000-$4,000 was the bottom. I don't think we'll go below 6,000 again. I think a price target of $50,000 is not insane at all, especially given just how crazy the money printing is. I would even say between 50 and 100,000. And the question is more what is the dollar going to be worth once we're at $100,000 Bitcoin? So
guys, this is Bitcoin's time. This isn't altcoins time. Not now, not yet. I don't mind being late to the altcoin party because I recognize that this is Bitcoin's time. As Tuur said, retail doesn't have a lot of money to buy cryptocurrency right now. But you know who does? Hedge funds, high net worth individuals, smart money. And smart money is buying Bitcoin because they see it like gold. And I want to do what smart money is doing. And it's my belief that we're going to look back at this time and we're all going to wish we bought a few more Satoshis. And that's why I'm accumulating right now. I'm not buying altcoins at this time. Now, I'm still happy to report on them. Eventually, I think we will see a major trend change with altcoins. And when retail gets back in, I think I'm going to have a pretty good understanding of what retail is going to want to buy regarding altcoins. Anyways, Let's get to some recent news. Let's talk about Ethereum. Let's talk about Ethereum and Reddit and the ERC20 tokens that are getting created for specific subreddits. So you know that 2 subreddits are implementing their own ERC20 tokens, our cryptocurrency and our Fortnite. Well, we have some data coming in, and surprisingly, of the over 10,000 Redditors that have signed up for the platform's ETH-based rewards tokens, 75% of those people come from the Fortnite subreddit, not our cryptocurrency. And I actually want to go on our cryptocurrency and hear from some of the people who are more familiar with this kind of thing, what exactly are these subreddit cryptocurrencies going to bring us? But before we do that, let's actually find out the details. So within days of launching on the testnet, Reddit's Ethereum-based community points reward system has seen more than 10,000 addresses created. As I mentioned, these are rolled out on just 2 subreddit communities, our Fortnite and our cryptocurrency. Perhaps most surprising is that 80% of the wallets created on the testnet so far represent the Fortnite community. As of this writing, 8,600 wallets have been created to hold Fortnite's bricks, while just 2,000 Redditors have embraced our cryptocurrency's moons. Thinking about this in the bigger picture, Reddit plans to migrate its community points system on the Ethereum mainnet after the summer. Timeline is yet to be given when Reddit plans to offer the cryptocurrency-based rewards to its entire 450 million user base. While many Ethereum users have welcomed Reddit's use of the protocol as a likely catalyst for widespread adoption, others are concerned that its community points could drive up ETH gas prices once it migrates to the mainnet. So, data is coming in every day. If you're part of the R cryptocurrency community, you could start collecting moons. And a good question was raised. I guess it wasn't that good because it didn't get tons of upvotes. But what does the moon coin bring us? And a lot of people gave their opinion. It's just an experiment at the moment, so it doesn't really bring us anything, but it has potential, and it's also kind of fun. You can build on Ethereum smart contracts that interact with Moon. If you come up with a good idea, now you suddenly have a community of people with tokens that want to use your app. So this is a huge opportunity for devs looking for users. You can use smart contracts that allow for inter-subreddit governance and finance. That's a pretty cool idea. The more of these Reddit apps that pop up, the more valuable the token becomes. I feel like the moons here and the bricks in Fortnite experiments are just the beginning. If it works, the concept could expand to other subs, and this would be a huge incentive to crypto mass adoption. Specifically here in our cryptocurrency, I hope it could help support projects working as a DAO to recruit, organize, and reward participants. Keep safe, thanks, and good luck again. This other guy says, well, it's just a cool experiment. The fact that Fortnite has tokens is good for crypto, increases adoption. It definitely increases awareness, and awareness in general is increasing. So the other day, we talked about how J.K. Rowling was tweeting about Bitcoin. Well, she continues to troll the cryptocurrency community. She tweeted 7 hours ago, "This is getting silly. I'm not joining the Bitcoin community. It should be perfectly obvious by now that I've been trolling Bitcoin in hopes of boosting my significant Ethereum holdings." Haha. J.K. Rowling tweeting about Bitcoin and Ethereum to her 14.6 million followers. Surely a fantastic thing. Taking a look at the Bitcoin price, we continue to have trouble breaking over $10,000. There seems to be a lot of resistance at the $10,000 price point. Now, on the bullish side, accumulating near the top, that's a good thing. Seems we're making a series of higher lows, and we're waiting to see some more higher highs. So a breakout could be imminent. That would surely be very bullish, but switching to the weekly, it's obvious. We might still need a couple weeks of a pullback. I'd be expecting that. And if that happens, I'd be buying the dip, but it doesn't have to happen. Anyways, that is it for me today, my friends. My name is Aaron at Altcoin Daily. If you got value, give this video a like. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe. See you tomorrow.
Like the Chinese government out in Beijing. Cryptocurrency, it's a real thing. Bitcoin and Ethereum. If you got a lot of that, you're a wealthy man. But if you go to the Republic of China, get a little coin out, yeah, it's a shiner. See all the sunlight reflect off the currency. They're not doing that well though currently. A trade war coming on between here and China. Yeah, the White House in fear saying, oh God, yeah, we got those tariffs. Gotta keep the money in that balance. If you don't study it fiscally, there's no laughs in here. It's a risk for me.